I was fortunate to hear Harry Chapin do this song in 1976, so I've been rehearsing it about 42 years with no instruments. Thanks for letting me do it tonight. La-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. La-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Mr. Tanner was a cleaner from a town in the Midwest, and of all the cleaning shops around, he'd made his the best. He also was a baritone who sang while folding clothes. He practiced scales while pressing tails and sang in local shows. His friends and neighbors praised the voice that poured out from his throat. They said that he should use his gift instead of cleaning coats. But music was his life, it was not his livelihood, and it made him feel so happy, and it made him feel so good. He sang from his heart, and he sang from his soul. He did not know how well he sang, it just made him whole. They kept pressing to him to try music out full time. A big debut, rave reviews, a huge career to climb. Finally they got to him, he would take the fling. A concert agent in New York agreed to have him sing. There were plane tickets, phone calls, money spent to rent the hall. It took most of his savings, but he gladly used them all. The concert came, he took the stage, his face set in a smile. In the half-filled hall, the critics sat, watching down the aisle. The concert was a blur to him, spatters of applause. He did not know how well he sang, he only heard the flaws. The flaws. But the critics were concise, they only took 4 lines, and no one could accuse them of being overkind. Mr. Martin Tanner, a baritone of Dayton, Ohio, made his town hall debut last evening. He came well prepared, but unfortunately his performance was not up to contemporary professional standards. His voice lacked the tonal color and quality necessary to make it consistently interesting. Full-time consideration of another endeavor might be in order. He came back to Dayton and was questioned by his friends, but he smiled and just said nothing, and he never sang again, excepting very late at night when the shop was dark and closed. He sang softly to himself as he sorted through the clothes. Oh, fall on your knees. Music was his life. It was not his livelihood, and it made him feel so happy, and it made him feel so good. He sang from his heart, and he sang from his soul. He did not know how well he sang, it just made him